Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and Teen Titans issue number 38. This was a pretty damned good book. It had flaws. Most of that revolves around Roundhouse, though. Anyway, I think you guys know my opinion on this by now, but I'm still going to get into a little something about it. There is an end to the other storyline. We are going to break into a new storyline, but the book's not going to be the same. Anyway, I'm going to get into all that stuff after we give credit where credit's due. Credit. Excellent choice of a title name. When the Levy Breaks, like aside from Kashmir and Stairway, probably the best Led Zeppelin song. Woo! Nobody is not rocking their heads when this song comes on. I'm just saying, I'm pointing out the obvious. Okay, let's get started on this. Adam Glass is the writer. Bernard Chang is on layout. Scott Hanna does the finishes. Hi-Fi does the colors. Rob Lay on letters. Bernard Chang and Marcelo Maiolo doing the cover. Kerry Randolph and Peter Steigerwald doing the variant cover. All right, let's get started. So we do get an end to the other storyline. Did he get away? Yeah. Yeah, I'm positive. Like, it makes sense the way that, well, basically it's Crush putting a beat down on him. And yeah, it makes sense why she would go after him the way that she does, mercilessly, potentially trying to kill him. Everybody's like, wait, we need him alive to rescue Jin. And she, oh, wait, yeah, you're right. Because the anger gets the better of her. She's a jackass. All these characters are jackasses in their own ways. They're all kids, you know what I'm saying? They're kid jackasses. And eventually, you know, we assume they're going to grow up and be a lot smarter than they are right now. But our lives are in the hands of these reckless, overly emotional, super hormonal teenagers. Okay, I love this book. You know what I'm saying? So the other is probably good. Well, it's open that the other could be back for some reason. Oh, I found, the Infinity Formula to keep myself alive. Yeah, I crossed over into the Marvel Universe and stole it from Nick Fury. That's why he ran out. That's why he became old. Anyhow, yeah, I'm down with this. You know, I'm down with pretty much everything that happens in this book. I'm down with. We find out what happened to Jin. We find out the name of where she's at. Not overly fantastic about the way that, you know, the name of the place that she's in. It doesn't really work with the judo Christian thing, but whatever. I honestly, like, it just is what it is, man. But okay, sure. So there's this realm now. I don't know, everything else in the book for the most part pretty good. We've got, like, we're actually going to try and rescue Jin at this point. If they would have ended it where it's like, oh no, Jin is gone, I'd actually be okay with that. Jin is trapped where she's at. She can't get out right now. Unless some other writer, possibly Adam Glass, comes back and resurrects her. You know what I'm saying? Or not resurrects her, but, you know, brings her back from the realm that she's in. I almost think I'd rather have seen that. But instead, we're going to have it so that she does come back and anybody can play with her in the sandbox now. I'm not upset by that. I just think that it would have been cool to actually see something where it's like there was actually a major loss. But I guess that can't really be the case because Adam Glass decided that we've got to redeem Roundhouse. Here's where I come into the one sole problem with this book. Besides the fact that it's really fast-paced, like too fast-paced to the point of being rushed. But I understand because he is going to be leaving the book pretty soon. In fact, that's going to start with the next issue in a bit. All right, I'll get to that. But Roundhouse, as I've pointed out, doesn't deserve redemption, in my opinion, or at least not now. And I say that it should be an entire story arc, like a solo series, a Roundhouse solo series, or something. I don't know if that would sell, but something along those lines. At least Teen Titans, you know, like a solo arc where it's pretty much just Roundhouse trying to do his thing, you know, and we get little bits and information here and there from what the Teen Titans are doing through Roundhouse's eyes, and he genuinely sees the error of his ways, as opposed to him saying, oh yeah, I saw some tapes, I saw that Robin was lying, and he did some bad things, so I'm going to go out of my way and use my hyper-intelligence and all the things that I know in order to hurt the Teen Titans and friends of mine and people who, for the most part, didn't do anything to me, you know, directly. I'm just going to maliciously harm and kidnap and trap people and screw over their lives, some of them forever, you know, potentially forever. Yeah. Sorry, like, listen, there's going to be some people who are going to be upset with my opinion on this, considering I'm also talking about Damian Wayne. There are a bunch of people who hate Damian Wayne. Damian Wayne is a dumb kid, but you can see the error in his logic when he does what he does. And I've never read anything with him doing something malicious. Of course, there's going to be some butthead who's going to be screaming, "What about when he did?" Okay, so there's a simple solution to that. I probably never read that. Just saying, if you have and you have a hatred against him, I'm not hating on you, I'm not bashing you, and I'm definitely not nerd rage exploding on you. There are so many people who are so upset whenever you mention Damian Wayne tries to do good. These are the issues that I read by the writers that I've read writing them. So I don't know what to tell you, brah. The issues that I've read of Damian Wayne, I've loved his character, especially Adventures of Super Sons. Yes, he's a total butthead. But man, like he's just that kid, that little boy. I was one of those little boys, you know what I'm saying? When I was trained by assassins. Anyway, yeah, I love the character. I think the character is fantastic, and if you got a good writer on him, like Adam Glass, I see really great potential for the character. I never want him to grow up. I never want him to be Bendicized. Anyhow, so, yeah. Damian Wayne, I could see the things that he does wrong all the time because he actually thinks they're the right thing. Roundhouse knew what he was doing was wrong. Like, he didn't break bad. He just went evil. I mean, like, you could see the malicious, the maligned look on his face where he's just like, I'm going to get you now. Oh, and now for the final thing. Like, he would, like, wow. Twisting the screws, trying to hurt people. I don't think you could just go and talk to your mama, you know what I'm saying, and then all of a sudden, oh yeah, I guess I was wrong. I'm going to go and try and fix this. Nah. Guys, just hear me out. No, sorry, you got Crush on that team. You got Crush on that team. I'm pretty sure she would have wrecked him. And Adam Glass did a good job in showing why she didn't completely wreck him, because, it's like all of a sudden, wait, Crush, look. I get it. Squirrel, I get it. But still, no. I don't think that he deserves to be redeemed like that. I just can't see it. I'm not seeing it. He's too new of a character. He was created in these pages, for crying out loud. And for him to just be redeemed because, well, the story calls for it, I don't think that was great. Again, I don't blame Adam Glass. Like, it's got to be rushed because he does want to finish this. We don't want to have to be asking for this the Adams cut, the Adam Glass cut for the Teen Titans storyline. You know what I'm saying? We want to know how his storyline is actually going to end before we move on to something else. But we are moving on to something else. In fact, Adam Glass is still writing the next issue, but he's going to be having co-writer help from Robbie Thompson. I can't remember if Thompson is actually taking over the book. I can't see the previews that far in advance, but Robbie Thompson, who wrote the very beloved Meet the Skrulls over in Marvel, he's going to be co-writing on this. If he's going to wind up taking over the book also, I'm cool with it. You know what I'm saying? He's shown that he can write a family dynamic very well, a complicated family dynamic, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's more than possible. There's going to be new art on here, and like basically the Teen Titans book is changing. We're all just a little conservative when it comes to a book changing when we love a book so much. Oh no, a new artist. This is not my Teen Titans. No, it's not going to be. It's going to be changed. Hell, I might drop off the book. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I do want to see how all of this ends. They are going to try and get Jin back. I'm pretty sure they're going to succeed. I'd be okay if they didn't, though. It'd be a nice twist. Bet you thought, here's your heartstrings. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Anyway, I love this book. I genuinely love the Teen Titans book. Just these freaking super hormonal freaknik teams. God, I love this. Like, this is some really good artwork. This is some really good writing. This is a really good comic booking. Anyway, how do I usually end these things when I don't know how to end them? Oh, that's right. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.